Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2019 Super Ghouls and Ghosts tournament.
Greetings. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Acidic IV and the main man himself.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. Today we have the first part of the bracket stage for this tournament. The beginning part of this tournament was group stages. There's 4 groups of 4 runners, and the top 2 runners advanced. Both of these guys advanced out of their group today, and our runners are LK, being placed out of Group A with a 2-1 record, and of course Malcolm, who advanced out of Group B with a 3-0 record.
Nice.
Record holder. And both these runners are really, really good. Like I said, Malcolm is the world record holder, and LK currently has 13th on Speedrun.com, which is a really nice time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, fully expect a really good run from both of these guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
right now. And here we go.
Oh, is it start time? All right, yeah.
So first thing you're going to see is they're going to jump up to this pillar and try to find a new weapon.
Got the dagger. Got the bow. Ooh.
Okay, unfortunately, it's the bow. It's not the biggest deal, but the bow's a little bit slower. Probably going to lose a little bit of time here. So first stage, in my opinion, one of the most difficult stages.
Definitely. There's just so many variables happening in level 1.
One of the first things you're going to notice is the zombie spawns. It's pretty simple to manipulate where they spawn, but it's definitely RNG. Skull towers that are falling down. Those skulls are RNG. But they both seem to have gotten through it pretty nice.
Do we know how many patterns the skulls have? Is it just slow and fast, or are there more, how do you say, are there more patterns than that?
It's basically which skull falls first and like which direction it falls on. So like ideally you want the first skull to fall on the left and like have like a waterfall going to the right so you can just kind of jump with it.
Okay, gotcha.
That's pretty much the ideal pattern, but it's basically which skull falls first and where, like left, middle, or right.
At least it isn't the torch. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the torch either. Evidently the torch is good on level 1.
I mean, LK is using the torch really, really to a great effect right now. Basically, if you single jump on that rosebud section, the big bubbles, so it's not too bad. Malcolm finishing off level 1. Really, really good time for level 1. LK unfortunately takes a hit, but it shouldn't be a big deal. He should be able to finish off the cockatrice as long as he's careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so nervous for LK right now. There it is. Okay, nice. So Malcolm, going into level 2, has the dagger. So he's like set. He's good. Like he's living the dream. He has dagger. He's gonna do a damage boost right here. Hit to save about 3 seconds of climbing up the ladder. Want to avoid all weapons. He's gonna keep that dagger until basically loop 2, level 7, last level of loop 2. And whereas LK is going to want to search for that dagger, I'm not assuming he wants to do a torch run. I mean, you know, some runners in the community for sure have... Ooh, he goes for the subpixel jump but doesn't get it. Like certain subpixel, you can actually jump up there without the boost, but it's like...
Interesting.
It says the subpixel resets every like 3 jumps or something like that. So yeah, the raft ride. This is, I hope you all are ready for 4.5 minutes of side scroller, because...
Yes!
Oh wait, sorry, not 4.5 minutes, 3.5 minutes. The first about 55 seconds are on the ship section that we just saw, and... It's kind of... For me, it's like, you're getting yourself mentally prepared for the run. You have 3 minutes on this to get ready for level 3 and the rest of the run.
Level 3 is a problem. Level 3 is a problem, level 5 is a problem, and level 7, if you get hit, is the biggest problem.
It's... yeah, pretty bad if you get hit, but that's like how you play this. That's like the game, but yeah. Oh, and there's LK right there taking a hit on the fish.
The fish.
Not a big deal as long as he doesn't die.
Because he should
be
have
able to
time,
recover
right? Yeah.
to steel. Yeah, so he'll be able to recover to steel armor. He won't get the bronze armor, unfortunately. Malcolm is looking really clean so far, and he will be able to do the it's I guess we just call it the chest trick. You basically spawn a chest off screen and then jump backwards to the left and collect the chests out of order, which allows you to recover all the way to gold armor.
That hatchet, though.
Yeah. He is going to have one more chance. There's going to be 2 more fish that spawn right here, and hopefully one of them has a clay pot. Okay, so now, unfortunately, he's going to be stuck with the axe for a while. He's going to have to pass like 2 sirens, a few... And meanwhile, Malcolm is getting his gold armor back. Perfect. It's really nice.
Yeah, Malcolm's pretty much got the setup necessary here. That hatchet's gonna be a little bit difficult to work with. Much like the scythe.
the good news, like I guess if you want to think about it, is like he doesn't have to do the chest trick because he can only get back to steel armor anyway. So it's like, yeah,
valid.
No big deal. He's avoiding that chest because that chest right there is, I want to say, a magician. Chest trigger and avoids it. He's gonna have to kill this siren, and he's gonna get, maybe if he's lucky, 2 more chances at a dagger. Haven't been paying attention to whether or not he disabled the weapon drops. Oh, okay. What's this gonna be? That's okay. Lance here. Malcolm coming up on the boss. He's gonna do a quick kill. Basically, there's 2 attack buttons in this game, and it's really to your advantage to use them. But oh, hey, yo, dagger.
There it is.
No. Nice, dude. That's the last opportunity as well. If you notice, the last fish didn't have a clay. That's the last opportunity to get the dagger, so he gets it. That's really nice. That's a load off his mind. And Malcolm with the very clean, quick kill here.
That was an awesome kill there, yeah.
Yeah, so basically you have to use both of your attack buttons there. This game, when you have gold armor, if you hold an attack button, you charge magic. But since there's another attack button, you can hold one button and still attack with the other button. Allows him to just kind of abuse that and kill the boss.
Like, I don't know why, but that has not, I haven't been able to figure out how to make that work for me. The charging and firing at the same time. I've got to figure that one out.
Malcolm just very clean lost the shield. I guess we can talk about that. We won't see LK do it because he's not going to have gold armor until towers, but
right.
You basically, in this area, there's the fire bears that shoot flame. It's very simple to, well, it's not simple, I guess, but it's a pretty good strategy to lose the shield to that fire, so you can play the rest of this level 4 and level 5 without a shield, because the shield adds sprites to the game and that causes lag. So it saves just like a few seconds over the course of each level.
Yeah.
It's only to your advantage to use it. Malcolm gonna do a no magic kill. But nope, he got it, no problem. No magic kill on that red ream race there. Saves a couple seconds, so you don't have to use the magic.
It is much scarier though.
It's really easy to mess up. It's consistent, but it's also where it's pretty consistent if you do it correctly, but if you mess it up a little bit, it's kind of tough to deal with. But LK is going to have to attempt that as well, because he's looking to get his 3rd chest on Tower 1, so we'll see how he can pull this off. Oh yeah, he just uses the manipulation. It's easy. Like, so that's another thing you can do is you kind of jump really high and shoot a dagger above him, and he will like lower himself, and you just kind of control him to stay below you and just jump past him. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nifty. It looks really cool, I think. On Malcolm always? Yeah, that's up, dude. I think most of us fully expect him to this race, and he is definitely a favorite to win the tournament in general.
These towers always make me nervous. The falling little goblin people are just absolutely atrocious. So many runs have ended to the very last one.
Yeah. Malcolm with his signature quick kill there. Also makes use of the 2 buttons to charge magic while shooting. He jumps to the right, jumps to the left, shoots a dagger at the Deathcrawler's head while charging magic, lands, launches magic. That trick there saves 1.1 seconds. And it is extremely dangerous, but totally worth it if you're Malcolm and just do it every time, no problem.
It looks so cool.
It does. And as Acidic mentioned here, LK's on the Goblin Waterfall. Last one always comes down, dude. You can never trust it. But he survives, man. He survives.
So many times, dude. I'd be on loop 2, and it's like PB pace, and then the goblin comes for you.
Yeah, and so Malcolm on level 4 here, mode 7, level mode 7. In this level, it looks really cool. It's honestly, when it comes to the top speedrunners in the top running this game, I think that this level is probably one of the easier ones. And the RNG that happens is like basically unavoidable, so you just don't worry about it. So Malcolm pretty clean. He's on the floating strawberry pie. Berry. He is on the strawberry pie lane of blueberries here. Those are actually called annihilation spells. Menacing name for those. Whoa, a little bit of fireball action for LK. No problem. So that second flame tower, if you leave it alive and jump over it like Malcolm did, all the other flame towers on the top of the level. But since LK had to contend with the fireball shots, holy, this is just fine for him. No big deal, dude. Wow, that's pretty sketchy, but he gets through it really, really nicely.
Now, earlier you said something about mode 7. That's the thing that lets you rotate and scale the sprites, right?
Yeah, so I learned that it's called mode 7 from, I think I first heard it from, because I never really knew about it. And he's like, yeah, mode 7 is basically it's like a Super Nintendo thing that rotates the screen and everything. They call it like the big rotation. I don't know. You could ask him about it. He's in chat, I'm sure.
It's used.
It's basically like the rotation, right?
I thought they used it with the Deathcrawler too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yep. I'm pretty sure it is. That's why I like that despawn, because the background's doing like mode 7 stuff. It's very weird.
Oh, it lets you rotate and scale a background layer, but not sprites.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Malcolm onto the ice cave. He's gonna recover his bronze armor right there and be just fine. He's gonna spawn one more chest in the level, probably the very last chest of this level to recover his gold armor right before the boss. This next section is the flower section, one of the biggest RNG points in the run. Very scary. No problem at all.
That was awesome.
Hydra here for the group. The heads are what you want to look at. They can either they can all spread out. That was pretty nice. That was pretty good. Malcolm going through these ice vines as well. So those ice vines that are spawning, it may look like he's supposed to be getting hit, but loses the shield on the first flower of level 6. That's a really nice strategy for LK. He's going to recover the shield at the very end of this level, though, because most runners want the shield for next level.
It's like F-Zero made use of mode 7 too. Interesting.
F-Zero, really? Alright, jumping over these avalanche triggers, there is an invincibility glitch that is in the game today. It's a little bit slower, but very fast, and there's Malcolm with the last chest recovery, really smooth. I'm betting that LK is going to use that same exact chest to get his shield. Like I said about these ice vines, when they're still spawning, they don't have a hitbox. But when they stop, they have a hitbox. So that's why they kind of just run through it, no problem. Malcolm with a really nice kill on the boss. That was really ideal.
No, Shogun, they'll be doing the second loop as well.
This is going to be, I know it's called any percent, but basically, unless you do 2 loops anyway, the one loop is kind of I guess it's under, in speedrun.com it's called the bad ending, but it's a little bit less than half the game, but it's still fun, it's still good. But no, we're going to be doing the full game today. Getting the shield from the last chest in the level. Like I said, he's going to want it for this boss, because sometimes, like, the boss's attack pattern, he either shoots out a, like, does not hurt you, it just freezes you, and he also throws out his hands, and you do not want to catch the hands.
You do not. Because he's got them for you. Like, he's got
there they are, see? Like, so that's why he uses the shield right there to add iframes, and use the magic to be fine. Malcome into level 7. Level 7 are very, very RNG.
Me and level 7 are not on good terms.
Yeah, level 7 is pretty rough. LK on level 6 is going to use really nice safe strategies to just use the dagger magic to dispatch the Red Reamer aces, no problem. Malcome with the big J jump, he's going to do a 7 jump right here, kill him with the top dagger. Nope, he'll get him right before the ladder though, that's fine.
That jump over the bird, he made it look easy. Like, that jump is so ridiculously hard to do. I've done it, I think, once.
It's very scary. It definitely
so
is. Like,
scary,
it doesn't feel like it should work, because your hitbox, like, basically just phases through the bird. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not scary at all, dude. Just push jump when you get to the top of the ladder. It's all good, dude. Okay, with a nice quick kill here, Malcome. Wow, he's on a sick pace, dude. 15:37 coming into Astaroth. Wow.
Yeah, that's...
I was not really paying attention to the actual time. LK's on a really good pace, too. Going into level 6 or 7 at this time, that's really solid.
It's a beautifully timed spell for Nebula.
So, let's see, what's it going to be? When does he grab the key? It looks like 15:56. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's, on one loop, by the way. Just in case anyone is wondering. He's oh no, LK accidentally got the bow. I wonder what he was going for there. Maybe on loop 2? Oh shoot. I bet, sometimes you can just get in the habit of breaking that chest, because that's where you get the bracelet. I have done that before.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, I bet he was like on autopilot and just like opened that chest to get the bracelet and was like, oh no, I'm on loop 1. So now he is, he's gonna look to... It doesn't work from there, bro. It doesn't work there sometimes. You gotta jump up. It's fine. There you go.
Is Malcome human? No, probably not. I think he's like some kind of like cyborg.
Malcome is... Look, he was born just to play Super Ghouls'n Ghosts, alright? Like,
yeah. That's
the Tri-Blade. Is he gonna get the Tri-Blade? He has to, dude. No, he's good. He's good. Oh, jeez. Oh no, he fell down. It's fine, dude. He's tilted, I think. Like, I'm tilted for him. This is... Oh, man.
Oh, no.
This section, you take... Okay, Malcome loses the shield, no problem. Going through level 1 again. I'm watching left side of the screen, watching LK struggle with this bow pickup, man. That's so unfortunate.
Tri-Blade is good for Astaroth, but from the stance that it's literally good for nothing else. You know what I mean? Like you can do it.
Like if I had to make an argument, like if I was on the stand, defending the Tri-Blade with like my life, I would say that it's okay on level 5. Like it's on the ice level, like it's okay. Yeah. Because a lot of the enemies are above you.
Yeah.
And also versus Astaroth, like it's actually the quickest way to kill him. Like legit, it is. But yeah, like that's. God, you made a weapon for one boss. LK jumps into. Oh no. Actually, wait. That actually might have been intentional. Hold on, guys. That might have been intentional because it is really nice to shoot this boss with like the plebeian.
Probably faster too.
Yeah, because you can just get you see him just camping this bottom area, and it's really safe. And with the upgraded bow, it can be just a slog. Loop 1, level 1, no problem whatsoever. This guy, is he human? It's up for debate, man. Um,
The homing effect will get you.
Yeah, yeah. Part of the reason I love watching this game and I love playing this game is the struggle of what to do when things don't go right. So
Yep.
like I have to be watching LK right now. Just how so he's gonna have to. If I'm in LK's shoes right now, he has to find the dagger again, level 1.
Yep.
Like that's priority 1. So he's gonna open the first chest and basically play loop 2, 1, like he's starting the game over. We're gonna have to watch out for is because he has bow, he might actually get a scythe out of the first chest. Yeah. Like even like just tragedy, man. Like oh.
There are a few things worse than the scythe. Which I mean, I guess
I
like
would
breaking
say
a leg or something, you know, like
it's like it's pretty bad, man. Like it's really slow. There's only one of them, and like whenever you hit anything, you have to wait for this like super sick animation, dude. Like
it's the thing. The
great.
animation is sick. It looks so cool. It should be a cool weapon by all
dude.
by
The
all
magic
intent.
is 2 giant tornadoes.
You feel me?
Like, it's so good, dude. All right. Okay, so he gets the lance. Okay, he's actually not gonna go for the lance. Like, okay, I respect that. Like, I mean, I'm just like maybe he's more comfortable with the bow than with the lance, but I don't know, man. If it's me, I'm going for the lance.
Yeah, because upgraded bow is gonna it's that homing loop, man. It gets me every time.
Especially on loop 2. I guess on loop 2, having the upgraded lance for this section of the level might be pretty rough, but like I mean,
Lance is slow, but the looping around a target the bow does is flat out dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Especially without magic to cancel it out. Like so, one of the things that is a little bit unintuitive with the bow is, I'm sure most people who have played this game have had the thing happen where the bow just chases, like what Acidic is talking about. It just chases an enemy. If you have the gold armor, you can use magic to. Oh, he's actually happy with that. For this boss, at least, and this section, it's a lot faster with the torch. He's gonna breeze. He's gonna breeze through this. He did this on loop 1. It's no problem. Chest trick again. Let's see if he gets it. He's gonna be spawning a chest off screen, jumping left, putting him out of order to get his gold armor back.
This torch usage is amazing.
It's like there he went back to see what he got. Oh man, he was hoping for the dagger, dude.
And it's the scythe.
Yeah. Damn, man. Sorry, man. Sorry to hear. Oh man, just like loop 1, he actually takes a hit to the cockatrice. That's no problem though. Finishes off.
Still a really, really good fight.
Oh yeah. Malcome just breezing through the raft ride, doing a very good job.
And neither person has died yet, correct?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that we'll look at their life. Yeah, they both have 4 lives, and that's the max amount of lives you can add. You can end with 5. Look, goes back to the bow.
Thought about it for a second.
If he actually is using the bow to open these 2 chests backwards, so if you take the okay, we'll see if he takes the damage boost. We'll see what he does here. But having the bow on this level increases your chance of finding the dagger.
Interesting.
Out of a chest, because holding the torch, you have a 12.5% chance of getting the dagger. But if you're holding the bow, you have a 25% chance.
Interesting.
And on this level in particular. Oh yeah, shoot! You should have closed your ears, Acidic. These are forbidden. This is forbidden knowledge. I'm sorry, man.
I'll forget in 10 minutes. Yeah, the time limits, and you know it's funny watching people speedrun it because they don't. I mean, they're gonna beat the level in like a minute 15, so it doesn't matter. The time limits though are the bane of anyone trying to learn this game, right? Because back in my day, like 91, right, I was playing this. We didn't have the internet. Well, the internet was there, but like I didn't have it. You couldn't just like YouTube where this stuff was at. You know what I mean? It was jump around like an idiot because the chest triggers are invisible. So you just
Nice shield loss, by the way. Keep going. Just saying, nice
you
shield
just
loss.
jump
Okay.
around. Like
You gotta find all the chest triggers, man. It's a
Yeah.
mystery, dude.
And you don't know how many there are, so you never really know when you're done. Like it's rough, man. But to any of you out there who have played this, who haven't beaten it, you can do it. With the resources we have today, where you can just look up chest locations.
And part of the reason
stuff.
the Super Ghouls community is so good is because anyone that plays this game, like, we will all help anyone who wants to play it because we all want someone else to struggle with us. Okay,
It's true.
You need to feel the pain of this game, so that way when you beat it, it like that's like, you know, back to the bow. This guy's had bow and lance over and over, man. Oh, what a dodge run too, man. Like, he is just playing his heart out right now.
Trying to sucker some poor fools into your misery. I mean, you know. Yeah.
And the whole time limit thing with the actual thing, the biggest part where it actually comes into play, like, yeah, in casual play it definitely has a factor, but it does reset halfway through each level. The biggest times that it really comes into play is level 7, like, because you, especially loop 2, when you have the bracelet, like, it can take the full 5 minutes. Like, it's pretty tough.
Man, speaking of the timer on level 7, I just want to say that a while ago I did a no armor, no chest run of this game. I spent months attempting to accomplish this, and I was telling Telio how hard it was. And he's like, I don't know, man. I just don't think it'd be that bad. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna get to level 7, it's gonna crush you, bruh. Dude does it in like 15 minutes, like maybe 10.
I was worried about level 6, man. Level 6 would be harder. All right, so Malcolm gonna do his sick kill here, dude. It's so good. Like, he makes it look so easy. I've practiced this trick. I've done this trick, that quick kill, over and over and over again, hundreds of times, and
look at it. Looks so good.
It's no problem. Like, it's not even a big deal. All right, so LK is actually hopefully going to showcase this next thing. So another thing that, oh yeah, close your ears, Acidic. This is also forbidden knowledge.
Ears closed.
Using the tornado on the second chest of level 3 will guarantee you a dagger drop, depending on where you launch the tornado from. So we're gonna hopefully see that. As long as he doesn't take a hit here to this boss, he'll get the S3, which is really cool. Something that we just discovered about this game.
Telio, there's somebody in chat asking about the differences between the Genesis and the Super. I know there's a lot of differences, but I haven't played the Genesis one enough to really like expound on that. You got any info for us on the differences there?
I didn't know if there was a Genesis version. The only version that I've known is the PAL version.
Ah.
Which is like the Euro version or European PAL. It's 50 FPS, so that's
intense.
Instead of 60, so it's like 5/6 of the speed, and a lot of the enemies are kind of removed or easier, less hit points. An axe is removed on level 2. Like, you know the swinging axe that you have to jump over every time? Yeah, like, it's... Oh no, he did it in the wrong... Oh, so okay, LK tried it, right? He did the tornado magic, but he forgot that he did not have his shield. He didn't have his shield, the second chest, instead of a weapon. That's like really unfortunate.
Got shielded on. Yeah, in my very brief experience with the Genesis version felt like arcade Ghouls'n.
I feel like that. I don't mean to interrupt you. Sorry, but I feel like the Genesis version is definitely the Ghouls'n Ghosts, because I am fairly certain that this game did not come out on Genesis.
Let me double check. Cause I thought, hold on.
I think they might be talking about the Mega Drive Genesis version. What's the? I mean, I could be wrong. Malcolm, all the heads are separated. No big deal. Actually, that was pretty nice. Really clean Hydra kill here. Yeah, this scythe is going to be a little bit rough, especially on these gargoyles. So each of these gargoyles take 2 hits from the scythe, and pay attention to the... Oh, there's the dagger. No problem. Never mind. Forget what I'm saying. He is back in it, boys. He's good. All is well with the world. He has dagger. It's loop 2.
It looks
Feeling
like
really good.
Telio, it looks like you're right, dude. It's the one on Genesis isn't super.
I'm
which
fairly
makes
certain that
sense.
the one on Genesis is Ghouls'n Ghosts, not
Yeah.
Super Ghouls'n Ghosts. Yeah.
I
It's a different
misunderstood what
game.
you were saying. I thought you were saying like the one on the Genesis is Ghosts and Goblins or something, and I was sitting there thinking like, nah, I think it's the Ghouls and the Ghost, but it's not the super version.
Yeah, no,
So
it's like the arcade version.
Yeah,
It's very similar to the arcade version. It's a different arcade version and the Genesis version for sure. But it's definitely a different game. It's still in the series of Ghouls and Ghosts, just different. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but yeah.
It's a nice Aaron.
Goblin waterfall up here for LK. Oh,
fingers crossed.
It's the easy one. If out of the 2 towers, that's the easier tower.
Right.
So next one is gonna be where you gotta keep your fingers crossed.
It's like the warning shot. You know what I mean? Like they're letting you know that they're there, and that you might die. All
right, now they start spawning off screen above him. Let's yeah, he's just gonna walk. Every time. That is the hardest working goblin.
Dude, I'm telling you,
the entire universe, man.
He's first there, last to leave. Like he's putting in the work.
It's the same one. Every time, it's the same goblin.
I think we should
goes out and just talks about his fucking life, or his life, all his other goblin friends. It's like, dude, do you know how many runs I've killed? Like, you don't even know. Okay, we're gonna take care of this boss. Malcolm going into level 6. And there's like a slight hitbox that like doesn't exist on the Deathcrawler that you can just jump into constantly, so that's why he was just safely jumping directly into the Deathcrawler, no problem. Out of genies. Oh, and he already took a hit. Oh no. The unfortunate thing is, okay, so he did jump backwards to spawn that first chest, I'm fairly certain. So if he spawns a chest, he should get steel armor. We'll see if he opts to do that, or it's a little bit slower, but it's definitely a lot safer.
Quick kill on Astroth just looks so great every time I see it.
So okay, didn't spawn that next chest. So actually, no, he should be good. He should spawn the next 2, so he should still be okay. Malcolm going into level 7 with a 3120. Man, this guy is. Oh geez, he's something else, man. He's really going at it hard. He and his mentality for races. Like a lot of people are like, okay, I'm in a race. I'm gonna play safe, nice and safe. I'm gonna go nice and safe and fast. Mm-hmm. Malcolm says, I'm in a race. I'm gonna PB. I'm gonna go at this hard.
I don't know how he does it and doesn't succumb to the stress or the pressure.
And world record, I think chat's asking world record. So Malcolm is the current world record holder, and the world record is a 32:29.
For both.
We're about a mid 33 right now. He should have about another minute of this level and a minute of Stardius. So maybe a low 34. But it's still an insane time. Really good. He is blazing through this game. If anyone ever wants to check out in the game, it's for sure, without a doubt, Malcolm. A lot of us that are coming close, still a definite gap. I would say he is definitely the lone S tier, and there's a few of us who are on A tier and B and such and so forth. But he is definitely the man. Look at that fight, dude! Just standing right in front of Nebroth and just giving him the business with the bracelet.
I wonder how many pixels,
the hardest,
like away from taking a hit that was, because that was close, man. That was real.
Yeah, that's part of why he's so good, man. He gets the bracelet is proximity based, so he's getting max damage. Look at that bad pattern, jumping over the lane. It's so insane how hard that pattern is.
How
2 cycle. Here we go.
Not Malcolm.
So I've spent a little bit more time than I care to admit trying to do that. Exactly what he did, and it's really tough. And there he is. Time ends on the Princess Landing.
Crushed it.
Princess Landing. So it should be. Let's see what the final time is going to be. Meanwhile, LK going into deep chill. 33-31. GG for Malcolm. That is only a minute off of world record.
Think about that.
That is a minute off his world record. That is about 20 seconds better than my sum of best right now.
Crushed it in a race setting.
His setting. The reason he's so good is because he's so consistent. I know he did a few other races on a few other marathon channels, and he got another 33 about this time. And he does the weekly races with us, and he has definitely usually sub 34. He's the man. He's great. What a run from Malcolm. Great job, man. Awesome job. Meanwhile, we're gonna stick around and let's watch LK just try to complete this game as quickly as possible. Still on a really good pace, man. I think I think you get hopefully about a 37 if I'm doing the math in my head right.
Low 32 Fox.
Yep, world record true ending is the 32:29 held by Malcolm. And he also holds the one loop bad ending record, which is like 15. Oh gosh, it's mid 15s. One loop is the record.
I've got to
going
get
through the ice caves.
This is a slow part for me. I've not yet adapted my brain to the whole "they can't hurt you till they're fully grown" thing about the ice vines. So it's definitely goes against a lot of like instincts as like a gamer. Like you see an enemy hitting you and touching you, and it feels like it should be bad and you should be taking a hit. Yep.
But you kind of have to just like train yourself out of thinking that and realize, hey, these enemies are actually, oh, this is going to be a really, really tight jump. Yeah, he has to jump backwards for the avalanche there, and it carries him backward. That's just a little bit of a time loss. No big deal. He kind of jumped a little late for that avalanche trigger, so he had to slow down, basically.
There we go. And yeah, again, like 35, 36 at this point, the pace is looking good. In my opinion, if you can pull off the game in less than an hour, you're doing some shit right.
It's yeah, I think it's less than an hour is really, really good. Once you get really, really serious into speedrunning it, the mark to beat, in my opinion, is like a 40. A 40 is like really like you. If anyone can get a sub 40, they are really, really, really understanding this game and understanding how to play it. Even sub 45 is like a lot of work and knowledge has been put into the game. I think the top 20 times are sub 40 right now on the speedrun.com record, with the latest.
Insane.
The latest being DNA is a really good Donkey Kong runner. Just recently got a PB in the sub 40 range that puts the top 20 people.
Nice.
Of sub 40, which is insane, I think. Because when I started running this game, there was not this many people that were good at this game.
And it's crazy to think too that like a couple years ago, a 50-minute time was unheard of greatness. You know what I mean? And it's been chipped down even more to where it's like 32 something. I don't really know if it can be pushed much without some sort of glitch discovery or something.
There's no way. Malcolm's sum of best right now is, I want to say, about a 32, like flat.
Yeah.
Like, right now, it's like like I said, his world record is 32:29, and I think his sum of best is right around 32 flat. But that's gotta, like, you have to realize with Malcolm's runs, like that is good RNG for every single spot that there's RNG in the game.
Right. And it all happening, it would have to happen consecutively. It would have to be a chain of good RNG.
And you have to play the game.
Yeah.
And you have to execute the game. Like, so it's gonna be an insane time. 59 Nico, yeah, it is really, really, really tight. Alright, okay, coming up through the mimic section, having a lot better of time this loop than last loop. Last loop he was, oh man, had the unfortunate bow, and he fell sometimes. Okay, still deathless. He has the max amount of lives right now, which is 5. So that's how we know he hasn't died yet. Down to these last two fights, Astaroth and Nebaroth. We'll see how they treat him.
Yeah, Gradius 3 was pretty rough in the lag department. I loved that game though. Also, Cloud, 47 is a really good time, man. I think my PB is 49:11. So you beat me out by like a pretty good margin.
Yeah, really. So it really beating this game is the first step, and then like if you get a sub hour, that's pretty good. And then like anything more than that is just you basically get out what you put in this game. You have to put in a lot of work to get a really good time.
For the G&G Discord. Hold on, I'll get a link real quick.
We should pop a link of the G&G Discord into the chat. That'd be nice. Like you said, this community is really nice. Anyone who wants to learn to run it, we'll help you out. Okay, going into Stardius with a 39-20. Oh man, he maybe can get a sub 40 here. It's going to be pretty tight, but with the timing on Princess Landing, it's going to be a little bit after 40. Still very solid time. Treat him. Wow, jumping through. Still takes a hit. No big deal.
Those lasers are rough, man. And from a learning perspective, this was one of the fights that I had the most trouble, and honestly still struggle a lot with, because just visually it's a lot. It's a lot to take in, and it's hard for me to differentiate between the, correct me if I'm wrong here, Telio, 6 patterns for the lasers he's got.
I'm fairly certain there's 6. There's actually a resources tab on the G&G Discord that also has all the patterns, but I'm fairly certain it's 6.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yep. That's dark knowledge. You can't go there. Don't go there. That's forbidden, knowledge for you. You said you didn't.
You're right. What was I
thinking? You were tempted for a slight moment. Please dispatch those thoughts, sir. Okay, finishes off Stardius. Yo, nice job to OK, guys. Big GG in chat for OK. Stuck with it. And what a race. Very nice. Thank you to Malcolm. Thank you to OK. For the awesome races, guys. Very good job. The thing, man, a 40-47 with all. Think of all the things that LK went through in this run of on loop 2. It was level 7, loop 1. He accidentally opened the wrong chest and got a bow and had to deal with it all the way until he got a dagger on level 3. So that's a long time to deal with that.
And that's a really inopportune time.
Use second loop strats in 1.7. Yes. Okay. We figured that it was an honest mistake of I'm on loop 2. I'm gonna get the bracelet. Oh no, I'm on loop 1. Oh no. Anyway, great job, guys. Thank you for the races. Great job. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the races. There will be another race. It is. I can pull up the schedule for it. It's gonna be. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. It's actually gonna be a four-way race. So basically, there's gonna be 4 runners at the same time, but two of us are racing against the other person. If that makes sense.
Awesome.
Jeez.
Oh, that's awesome! Look at that. The bot's got us in the got our links in the thingy there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. So yeah, the next race is going to be July 6th, which is going to be Saturday at 10 Eastern time, US. 10 Eastern time, US. If you want to know, you can follow the Super Ghouls and Ghosts Discord. But yeah, it's going to be 6th Saturday. If you guys like the content, you want to see again, we'll see you then. Thanks so much. I'm Telio1, and with me is my co-partner here.
This is Acidic IV, and I greatly appreciate you guys joining in for the race here. And again, if you're thinking about running the game, maybe you haven't played it in a while, maybe you've never beaten it, come on by the Discord and fire it up, because it's really satisfying. It's a great game.
There it is. Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.